everybody, yet another late start today. I thought I would be up and about today because I went to bed relatively early. Well, at least early for me. And lo and behold, I did sleep. That is, until my neighbor on my bedroom side decided to raise her deep voice to say goodbye to her visitors as loudly as she could at 10 to 1. After that, sleep was gone. I was awake and body sore. Yes, I wanted to wash the floor where the dog had drizzled and slipped in a wet spot, fell on top of the bucket and broke it. I hurt my right wrist and right knee. So this morning I feel like I had hours in the gym, stiff and achy all over. But I did what I usually do. I fed the birds, fed the dogs, made myself breakfast, had a bath, got dressed, and after a couple of other chores outside, obviously, I'm back here chatting to you. So where there's breath, there's life. I looked at the Royals yesterday and I thought, what a shit show. I don't feel like your shenanigans today. But here I am. I made a few elephants and teddy bears yesterday, but today there is a lot again to be said, although I do not think I'm going to get to all of it. Not today. So Harry is in the news because he has an alleged stalker. Oh, really? Harry is lower than snake shit. That woman whom he's now labeling a stalker is a black lady who is a huge fan of Harry and Meghan. She is what they call a groupie. She would follow a celebrity in this case, she's looking to see old Harry. Why? I don't know. Whenever they're able to follow the object of their admiration, let's say. She's also part of the Sussex squad who went to Invictus, etc., to clap and cheer for the Sussexes. More than often we see Harry and Meghan embrace these Sussex squad members for a photograph. And now that it suits him, she's no longer a fan, but a stalker. It's all BS. It's all theatrics, all to be used to influence his father to give him royal protection, or at least the kind of royal protection that he wants. That is what it is. If and when you have the time, go and have a look at Harry and Meghan's Invictus photographs, the one before they went to Canada. I can't think that quickly to tell you which one it was, but she, the woman, had been seen before. I saw her before, and I'm sure if I search hard enough, I will even find her name. She was just wearing a different wig when she was photographed next to Harry's car. The cops and his security did not seem bothered by her, which either means that they are familiar with her or they were told to ignore her or not bother her. So you know what? I'll even go so far as to say there's a distinct possibility that she was paid to do what she did. But one thing I'm relatively sure of is that she's no threat to Harry. Another thing is that Harry may not have had the outriders and the blue lights, but he did have royal protection during his last visit to the UK. On a happier note, Prince Edward, the Duke of Kent, has just turned 90. The Duke of Kent also had his first outing since the death of his wife when he attended a concert in London on Tuesday. He's also the patron of Wigmore Hall, a music venue. Both the Duke and his late wife loved music, and as you may know, she was a music teacher. Princess Anne will also have a busy day today, the 9th of October. She will attend a reception for the 24th Squadron's 110th anniversary at RAF Bres Norton. She will visit Carterton Women's Institute and open the Friends Place Care Home in Calcott. And later she will attend the annual Even Song and Reception at the Savoy chapter in her capacity as Grand Master of the Royal Victorian Order. How this woman does what she does at her age is absolutely beyond me. I go to town once and I'm done. Something which pleases me a lot is that Sophie will receive an honorary fellowship from the College of Optometrists. Sophie has done tremendous work with regards to the prevention of blindness all over the world. She has traveled extensively for awareness, especially in more rural areas. I often feel, and that is my sincere opinion, I often feel that Sophie is not recognized enough for her work, either as a royal or in her private capacity. Anyway, like we all know, in a couple of hours, Harry and Meghan will receive their award as Humanitarians of the Year at the Project Healthy Minds Gala in New York. But I see the one performing monkey is already out there spewing his drug-addled expertise. Yes, Harry joined Movember, some men's health non-profit, for an evening conversation around men's mental health issues and crisis. He spoke about the profound isolation men experience when they believe no one will understand what they're going through. Oh, poor Harry. He said, loneliness convinces you you're the only one, which is really true. I think Harry was talking about himself here, because I don't think his wife feels a shit about how he feels. Neither does his dealer, Doria. And as we now know, Meghan has chased off any potential friends he may have had. I mean, we do not see them with Elton John anymore. Remember when we were told David Foster is like a surrogate father to Harry? So what happened to that friendship? Well, David's wife, Catherine McPhee, can't stand Meghan. That's what. Eugenie, Jack and their kids used to visit, but not anymore. Harry's friend Nikki came to visit and even spoke for them in their documentary. So what happened to Nikki? We don't see him around anymore either. Meghan literally and deliberately got rid of anyone who could be a friend or support Harry. Is Harry still going to the gym in Santa Barbara? Haven't seen him doing that in months, if not a year. Is he still going to Florida for Buttercup meetings? Haven't heard anything about that for, I would say, also about a year. Yes, indeed, Harry is isolated, so now he's under the delusion that many or most men are. But he's wrong. Many men have a welcoming home, a supporting wife, happy children, they have full-time jobs, and they have hobbies, so they are not isolated. Yes, Harry is indeed not the only one who is being isolated. But it's not how Harry thinks it is, okay? Because he apparently does not realize that his isolation is caused by his wife. But again, here Harry is, unqualified, talking like a world leader in mental health research. And you see, that is why people like me do not take much notice anymore, because we want to hear about it, but we want to hear solutions from educated experts, not drug addled simpletons. Anyway, guys, this video is the shorter one today. We'll get into a good couple of stuff tomorrow and definitely over the weekend. Now, please take care of yourselves and stay safe. Bye.